Hello. You're tuning to the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Tom Brady goes on the Colin Cowherd show and says a lot of these teams and coaches do not give the quarterbacks the chance to be great. Look, I loved what he was saying in this because this is something that I've been screaming at this camera for about two years. And look, I know things are never perfect, but the way he breaks it down, it's literally exactly what I've been preaching. And the funniest thing about it is I was getting hate from a lot of Raven fans saying that I don't know what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do is have the 7-time, Super Bowl winning quarterback, the one that y'all say is the GOAT, explain it to you in layman terms. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to play this audio and then we're going to explain it all the way through. All right. So let's get this party started.
That the NFL is the shield and corporate. Mm-hmm. And a lot of these coaches, there's a dogma and a rigidity, and they just don't want to change stuff, and it's hard to flip the telescope. And I think coaches struggle allowing quarterbacks like you and Breeze, it's your offense. Go to the line and call what you see. Yeah. I think quarterbacks can be overcoached at the line of scrimmage, not at practice.
Sure.
You have touched on the fact that you don't think quarterbacks are developing that sort of pre-sent snap. Is some of it the rigidity of coaching?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is.
Yeah, and the ability to develop that player, to give him the tools so that when he gets to the line of scrimmage and he sees blitz, okay, if they're blitzing me, these are the two protections I can use when they blitz. These are the 2 or 3 routes that I can signal to my receivers that can beat the blitz. Or vice versa. We're anticipating blitz, so we call a play that's going to protect. And nope, they're actually playing a very safe zone. I want to make sure I can get all my players out into the route, and I can change the call, the protection, and the route so that everybody can get into the defense. So what are you trying to do? You're trying to give the quarterback to really be a field general. Quarterback, you got the last swipe at the pencil. The defense can call their play. They're going to line up. Offense calls a play in the huddle. They walk to the line of scrimmage. Defense calls a play. They adjust to the formation offense is lined up in. They have their call set. It was always my job to say, well, I know what my play is. Now I look at the defense. Okay, I think I know what they're in. Does what I have call, is it going to work? And that was my judgment. And they would have to live and die with my judgment, the entire team. Now, I developed the trust within the team, my teammates and the organization to say, Tom, we want you to have that. We trust you to have that final swipe at that pencil. But we're not going to snap the ball into, let's say there's a safety blitzing off the right side, and I got to run right at the right side. And I know that nobody can block him. I'm not going to snap the ball and run it into the strong safety blitzing and tackle our running back 4 yards in the backfield. Okay, if the strong safety's coming on the right and we got to play to the right, what do you want me to do? You want me to run to the left? You want me to check to a pass? Those are the options. That's how I would think about the game. There was always a reason why I did something. If he was blitzing off the left and I wanted to run the right, great. Let's snap the ball as fast as I can.
Everything's intentional.
Everything was intentional. There was a time I would hope that I would have never snapped the ball into a bad defense. Now, did I? Of course I did. Because sometimes the defenses wanted to disguise a lot of things. They didn't want to show me, okay, Brady likes to get a great pre-snap read. Let's really mess with him. Let's, kind of toggle the safeties back and forth. And we're going to make it challenging for him to really decipher. Buffalo, when I played Buffalo, they wouldn't move until after the ball was snapped. So if the safety was coming down on the left or on the right, they were going to do it after the snap all the time. And they would just play in this little shell defense. Ball be snapped, and here they go, they rotate. Because every defense has strengths and weaknesses to it. My job as a quarterback was always to delineate where the strengths and weaknesses were. And was the play that I had called, was it able to take advantage of the weaknesses of the defense? And if it couldn't, then I was supposed to get to a play that would. And I think that's part of the development that I had as a player was they gave me the tools to be able to do that. And they gave me the trust over a period of time that I was ultimately going to make the right decision for the team.
Listen to me! Oh my God! Oh! How many times have I told y'all that? Huh? Oh, Oh yeah, we're gonna talk on this. Oh, I'm gonna talk to you. Cause I told y'all this. I preached this to y'all. Where did I lie? You know what the crazy thing is? When Lamar had Greg Roman here, he couldn't even change the play. He didn't have the option to change the play. Last year was the first time Lamar Jackson could somewhat change a play. And it wasn't even fully to be able to change the play. Are y'all not getting where I'm coming at? Or where I'm coming from? Huh? Like, bro, listen, it doesn't take a genius, a rocket scientist to uncover what I'm trying to give you. Lamar Jackson is just starting to get trust from the team. He is just starting to get the tools to effectively run the offense, but he has been having to shoulder all of the blame. Explain to me how that's right. Explain to me how it's correct. You remember when Lamar said they're calling out our plays? Because they knew, and they knew that, hey, he's not going to audible. So if we call it and we got it, and we're doing it. And you know what Greg said? Run it. It's fine. Make magic happen, Mr. Magic Man. And if he didn't make magic happen, the fans will look at the screen and go, oh, Lamar, you can't be great. Why? What's wrong with your legs? What's wrong with your mind? What's wrong with your arm? Now, please, I want to see some of you argue with a 7-time Super Bowl winning quarterback. Please, be foolish enough to do so. See, you can argue with me. I haven't achieved anything in the NFL, right? I just know how to break down tape and break down what I see. But y'all, I can do the same thing. Y'all haven't done what Mr. Brady's done. It is very funny that same Brady is saying the same stuff that I've been saying on here. And when he played Lamar, when was last year in New England, he told him, you're next. Told him, say, you're next. He saw what Lamar could be. Steve Young sees what Lamar Jackson can be. It's not perfect painting yet, but they have the foresight to see what somebody can be because they've been around enough players. And that's what bothers me with the fandom. Y'all don't throw enough of that vitriol that y'all have pent up being Raven fans at the organization. So let me get this straight. We have a quarterback that never had the number one receiver that can beat man-to-man coverage easily or consistently. Okay, we're going to check that off, right? He has never, outside of 2019, had a top 5 O-line. Okay, you can check that off. He had 1 year with a top O-line. That's it. Okay. On top of that, he wasn't allowed to audible and stuff out of plays to get him into a better player, get the offense into a better situation. Y'all going to try to tell me I should put all the blame on him? Make it make sense. He has literally been taking lemons and making you lemon meringue pie with a side of lemonade to quench your thirst. Y'all not seeing that? I'll tell you what. You can't see it. Get a little closer to your screen. Come. Hi. I'm Nitro. Wake up! Jesus, wake up! Wake up. The Ravens now have already admitted that they should be giving Lamar Jackson the keys to the offense. They're just doing this now. Make it make sense. All while not giving him the weapons, nor line, nor creative play calling to then bring him to another level. Y'all got to be kidding me on this. And mind you, this isn't my words. This is the words of the person that y'all say is the GOAT. So, don't get mad at me. Don't kill the messenger. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I ain't shoot the sheriff. I'm merely delivering the news. Hallelujah. You understand where I'm coming from? Hopefully the Ravens are listening, because this is the biggest problem with the Ravens. They have such a dogmatic mindset that even though it's raised the floor of their success, it's capping their ceiling. No pun intended, because the ceiling technically has to be capped. You get where I'm coming from? We have individually, to me, the best individual player in the entire NFL. And even though you were smart enough to draft him, even though you were smart enough to go back into the first round and grab him, it was like you've been given a nuke and the only thing you've ever shot was a rifle. And you're looking at it saying, well, I can use the nuke like a rifle. I mean, yeah, you could. But, hey, that's not the proper way to use it. Not everybody's built the same. And the Ravens have to get out of their own way before they can learn how to fly. I believe I can fly. I believe the Ravens can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Let Lamar spread his wings and fly away, so we can win a Super Bowl. And I can tell all these other teams what to look out for. I believe we can fly. We can fly! Yeah! Oh! But what do you guys think? Do you agree with me that the Ravens have what they need to be great, but they've been hindering themselves? Or you cut from the cloth saying, no, it's all Lamar's fault? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please, all right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know, I love the comments. If you have not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And guys, we're going for 10,000 subscribers. Smash that subscribe button. Smash that like button. Tell some people about the Wunderkind Show, and let's build this thing to where it needs to be. All right? But if you also want to donate to this channel, help out with equipment like cameras, lighting, the new Starlink system I'm trying to get, right? I just want to let you understand. Bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nectar, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yeah.
Finish him, Daddy.
Oh, oh.